There we go. So yeah, welcome to the Jasu stream for June the 24th. We are continuing ahead with the 4-job Fiesta in just a second here. Boom. 1 second. That's all it took. No need to go, rambling and just going on and on. Let's just get right into the game. Although there actually is a little bit of rambling that we need to do right off the bat here. Basically, a little bit of an update on the 4-job Fiesta front. You might have noticed I've, sort of spoiled things ahead of time over on Twitter. But, so if you recall, last time we rolled up Monk as our first class, and it was a good time. Went through, punched a bunch of dudes, counterattacked a bunch of dudes. We rolled up Chemist as our second job, because we're running the Chaos run this time. Chemist is an Earth job, so that means we were just stuck with Monk for a little while longer. We go up, we get our Fire job, and it's Chemist again. And that presents a problem at this point, because I'm kind of sick of punching things. I don't want to be continuing just doing nothing but punching dudes up all the way to the Earth Crystal. And then even beyond that, having two of the same class in the party. I didn't even realize that was a thing that was possible in the Chaos run, but I just don't like that. Like the 4-job Fiesta is the 4-job Fiesta, right? It's not the 3-job Fiesta. So, thankfully, the Fiesta owners, or the guy who runs the Fiesta, has an option. I guess for those of you who didn't know, this is actually a charity event. There's like a bunch of donations that go in for various incentives. You can donate towards Berserker Risk. There's a bunch of streamers who do like charity runs, and one of the things that you can donate towards is if you get a job you don't like on your Fiesta run, you can donate money to re-roll it. Either pick a specific job, which costs a bit more, or you can just roll a new random one. So since I wasn't exactly happy with having 2 chemists, I decided to re-roll my Fire job, and I ended up with Time Mage. So as per the rules of the Fiesta now, we are obliged to have at least 1 Time Mage in the party at all times, and it just seems appropriate that it should be Lena, right? I mean, she's the girl, and like she's not like a tomboy girl like Ferris is, Although now at long last we actually get to sort of show the job system in action properly here, because we get our default skill, our innate skill for the job, Demand, which I think is just the source of your time magic. But we've learned some other skills from the Monk class here. So we can actually put one of those on. I don't think we'll be needing Mantra, so I think let's see how this works out. I'm going to stick Brawl on my Time Mage, and as much as I was saying I'm tired of it, I think we're actually gonna we're actually just going to keep punching things a little bit longer. Or I don't know, we'll see. We'll test it out in combat, see how much extra power we actually get out of this. That's the other thing, is we actually need to, you actually need to buy spells in this game. So we're actually going to need to do that. We might actually even need to backtrack to go to previous towns, maybe, to see if there are any spells that we missed. Oh I remember looking into that 3D RPG you showed. I think these are all black magic spells. Yeah, that's right, there's 3 counters here, 1 for each type of magic we can get. Okay, and actually I think this party setup we have will go well, because we got the Monk, which requires no equipment. Requires armor but not swords, so it'll save us a little bit of money on not having to buy weapons for our main fighter. And that'll give us more money to buy materials for the Chemist once we're able to actually use that. Okay, so now we're all caught up. These are some damn good spells for Time Mage here. Time Mage is I'm not super familiar with the Time Mage class to the extent that I'm not super familiar with the game in general. However, I do remember making use of quite a few Time Mage spells on my first run through the game. But the main thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way about that, that 2D, that RPG Maker, it was that RPG Maker game that was 2D Like the overworld looks like a regular RPG Maker game, but then it's got like full 3D combat. But the thing is, it looks like the 3D combat is like really poorly animated and has like a super bad frame rate. So I thought it looked kind of shit. So yeah, I just passed on that one. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, we were gonna rest at the end because because Lena's MP is way down. Might as well. Oh yeah, I decided to turn down the volume of the game a little bit this time around too. I was just listening to the VOD yesterday and I thought the game audio was a little bit loud. Part of it might be just that I've gotten in the habit of sitting a little bit further back from the monitor than I used to, just because if you watch the streams, you know I've been having problems with my eyes when playing video games and stuff. It just hurts sometimes, so I've been actually, you know, listening to the advice that my mom gave me all the way back in the day. Really not advice so much as just constant nagging, but for once I'm actually gonna listen and retrospectively listen, and yeah, so a little bit further back from the monitor from now on. Okay, so let's try this time mage shit, or you know what, we actually do. So our monks don't need anything, but we will get ourselves a staff, I think. So that's a dagger. Oh, hey, flail. I think that works from the back row, actually. And then the hammer there is a berserker weapon, I do believe. Well, I don't think that these rods are useful at all. Although, who knows? We got cash to spare, I guess, so yeah, sure. Let's get a flail. Let's get a fire rod. I like to burn things. Might also give us a crack at Shiva now, too. Oh, do I not have my dragon anymore? What happened to my dragon? Where are my dragons? Okay, let's try this shit out. What do we want to do? We want to do haste, obviously. You always haste yourself first, because once you get hasted, you can haste everyone else a little bit faster. Yeah, sure, let's kick. Oh man, the crew's on point today with the counterattacks. I think this is a good omen. Cool, a little test run haste that we're gonna win the battle anyways by the time she gets her turn. Actually, you know what I should do is I should actually test out how well that bare hand ability works. Yeah, we're gonna wow, that was like a record for not being able to walk before getting in combat. Okay, so 124, so she's still doing basically the same damage she was before. Okay, I'm actually gonna have these guys sit it out for a little bit here, and then we're actually gonna test things out. Okay, or we won't. I mean, we technically got a time mage now, but I mean, if we get the benefit from monk anyways, just by using the bare hand ability, then while we've got... Like, we don't have is there anything different we want to do here? What is void? Oh, I think that's just like a dispel effect. I should go into the menu sometime and actually look up what that is. But anyways, we'll just fight him. Although I guess, yeah, the downside of not being in the monk class is that you don't get these automatic counterattacks. Because what I was thinking I could do is, like, since they're doing the same damage anyways, even in the time mage class, as long as you give them the bare knuckle ability, you could just switch like 3 people over to time mage, get the benefit of the time magic, and still have most of the benefits of monk, although you would lose the counterattack ability, which is a bit of a loss. Actually, the other benefit, actually, now that I think of it, is that we would start getting more points in time mage. Brawl, that's what they call it. So I think we're actually going to do that. So yeah, Bakuhatsu there in the front is going to stay. Oh, sure, her time mage looks a little bit different than the others. Oh yeah, and we... actually, now we can science this, like, all in one go. Let's see who does the most damage. Oh, and also, since she got the flail, we can set her in the back row. What did I do with my dragon? Did I walk all the way down here? Why would I do that? Wow, that was a big hit. Oh yeah, I guess that's the other downside of Time Mage, is, yeah, a lot less HP and a lot less defense. Yeah, I think it is worthwhile for us to use Brawl instead of weapons. Or I guess that knife is almost as good. Lena and Galuf are about even. This mace thing is just garbage. We're going to turf that. Although it does let her sit in the back. We are having that problem with defense right now. But yeah, the enemies in this area are super easy, so I think we're just going to keep 3 Time Mages in the party just to start building up those Time Mage points. And yeah, Time Mage is actually a water crystal job, so if I had done the job fair thing a little bit sooner, we could have been playing with Time Mages a lot, way back after the water tower. I don't know if that would have helped us at all, but yeah, Monk's been doing pretty good for us so far, as it turns out. Oh yeah, I didn't actually switch the equipment around like I said I would. Okay, let's try this shit. Oh hey, that's a good bit of damage. So that was probably like a quarter of his remaining HP, which is typically what Demi does. Elixir, holy shit. Could just farm elixirs off these guys. That might even be worthwhile, because we'll be able to do crazy shit with them with the Chemist later on. I was reading up a bit about Chemist. It looks like, yeah, Chemist is apparently... So yeah, really tricky to use, but once you know how to use it, it's apparently like the most brokenly overpowered class in the whole game. So that'll be fun, once we eventually get to that point. Oh, do I not have... Oh, that's why Ferris was taking so much damage. She doesn't have any freaking armor. Yeah, rather than just wandering aimlessly for my dragon that I apparently left somewhere. Let's go back to town and buy some armor. Oh, and she's in the back row, too. Yeah, I don't know, it's like, it's fine to have different outfits and everything for, like, different characters in the same class, but it just throws me off that, that Ferris's hat and cape are the wrong color. Wait, was that Jasu or Bakuhatsu there who just leveled up? Okay, so yeah, I flipped to the other ones away from Monk. So what did they miss out on? What's our... Oh, counter. Man, all of these new Monk abilities that we're getting aren't actually useful for Monk. Like, Brawl is something Monk has innately. Counter is something that he has innately. This is all just stuff that's only good for other classes. Ooh. This seems like a waste of my freaking time. Oh, and again, I forgot to put her in the back or in the front row. Okay, so we need... Oh yeah, we only had one silk robe for some reason. Well, we're never going to have all 4 of them on Time Mage because that's against the rules of the Fiesta, so let's just get 3 of them. Also, we care a little bit less about defense now that we're not all, like, physical attackers, so let's see what else we can get here. It actually doesn't tell me what any of these accessories do. What if I go here? Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, we got ribbon. That doesn't say anything. Okay, I'm assuming that if an accessory doesn't give you any text, then it just doesn't do anything other than give you stats. Also, how do I equip the ribbon? Are only some classes able to equip the ribbon? Because yeah, ribbon is like, yeah, kind of a canonical Final Fantasy accessory. Usually a great late game item. It prevents all status effects. Or at least traditionally. I don't know if it prevents all status effects in this game, but it's a super good item, but for some reason it's not going to let me equip it. Oh, hate it when that happens. I should probably rest at the inn too, but I'm not going to bother. Yeah, I can't actually, like, boat in this boat yet, can I? That got rather morbid. Or I guess that's just me being presumptive. Maybe he just, like, maybe it would be better if I weren't here, as in, like, standing here in this spot right now. Maybe that's what he meant. So what, basically, if it's not clear, what I want to do right now is I want to find my dragon so I can backtrack to the previous towns and see if they had any time magic for sale that I might have missed. I doubt it, just because, like, all of the magic in that shop here seems to have covered all the basics of time magic. Like, yeah, I can't think of any other time magic spell that there might be in, like, an earlier town that we would have missed. Like, yeah, we got the stop, we got the slow, we got the haste, and that's pretty much all you want out of your time mage. Maybe we just move on. Although I am still rather upset about the loss of my dragon. Oh, is that him all the way over there? How did that happen? How did we get over here in the first place? I completely forget. Or is that my chocobo? It's hard to tell. I think that's my dragon over there, on the other side of the world. Okay. If the dragon's gone, I guess we're just gonna move on. Yeah, so we're time mages, but we're still doing monk damage, so... As much as I was saying, yeah, we need to mix things up and do more stuff other than just keep punching things all the time. And here we are. Punching things all the time. I guess we're punching things a little bit less because we're not getting the counterattacks anymore, but yeah. Oh, what's this shit going on with my hair right here? I should not really be bothering about this type of stuff. I am never gonna look that beautiful on camera in the first place, but I just hate that fucking thing it does with my hair on the side. Whatever. Gotta prepare that shit beforehand. Hell, it's like so freaking hot and stuffy in here. I'm just gonna be all gross and sweaty by the end of the stream anyways. We're gonna get a workout playing this, doing the 4-job Fiesta in what is basically a sauna right now. Man, I hope all of my electronics hold out over this summer. Cause yeah, the last time I spent a summer in this apartment building, last time when I used to live here, my PS3 did not survive. It overheated the last summer I was here. Actually, let's try a demi. Battles are so fast that haste and like status effects are just not useful Okay, so that was worthless. On the regular battles. On the boss battles, yeah, time magic is crazy good. Just to be able to, like, haste and get all those extra attacks. Actually, I hear turtle shells are really good for Chemist, too. We might want to farm up some of those. But yeah, with that being said, yeah, time magic is not super useful on regular enemies, so I think we're still taking kind of the same basic strategy that we were back when we were running 4 Monk. That dagger seems to be doing, like, about as much damage as fists. Maybe a little bit less, maybe it is worth changing him. Although, yeah, I'm definitely feeling the effects of the reduced defense. Yeah, Steam reviews are hilarious sometimes, just with, like, the petty shit that people will complain about in games. Like, yeah, shit like, yeah, this game doesn't have enough achievements, thumbs down. Well, although with that said, my favorite one of my favorite games on Steam is the game with, I think, the most achievements on Steam. So perhaps there is a correlation between number of achievements and how much I like a game. That would be Tales of Maj-Eyal, which has something on the order of like 3,000 achievements. So we just got a new ability for Lena. What's our level 2 time mage? Okay, so yeah, this just gives us the ability. This gives us like a job neutral demand ability. So that's the same ability that time mages have innately, but this allows us to bring it into other classes. So now we can be a monk who casts time magic, which is actually not a bad idea. But yeah, I think we're gonna have everyone stick with the time mage for now, just because it'll be like we'll be able to level up time mage a little bit faster because we've been spending so much time in monk. I think we might actually. I don't know how many levels are in monk. Or I guess we'll keep Bakuhatsu in the monk class, and he'll kind of scout ahead to see if there's any other skills worth picking up for the others to go back into the monk class to learn more skills. Now the enemies here, I think, will not be as easy as the ones we saw in the overworld, so it might be worth swapping a monk back in just for the added, like, overall defense for the whole party. Like, the average defense of the party, you know? Could have sworn there was, like, a thing of healing water in here. I was hoping for an instay before we go into the next dungeon. Here we go. I'm actually talking to these guys because I remember there being like kind of gimmicks with this dungeon. So I can't remember if there was anything we needed to know from these guys. Also, there's Biblos right there. I guess that's one thing we kind of need to know. I remember Biblos being a difficult boss for some parties. Just burn them all. Actually, I wonder if it's worth a demi on this guy. Would have been better to do it when he's at full health. Yeah, Demi is a spell that, deals damage based on the enemy's current HP, so it's better to use it when they're at full health. Oh yeah, these guys are so weak, though, it's not even worth it. Yeah, I literally do more than a quarter of their HP just by punching them anyways. Although this is also kind of a good way to scout out... Whoops. Okay, that was not Demi. Yeah, I'm guessing that's just like a dispel spell. Okay, and now it's not worth using Demi anymore. Did I still not equip that dagger off of that guy? Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay, we're not gonna do it right this time. Did she get muted? I could have sworn it said that she still had like 100 MP. But for some reason I couldn't cast any spells. Actually, the dagger seems to be doing the better damage right now. Not quite. Guess it's just that this guy has low damage, or low defense. God, this is an annoying fight. So am I gonna get like experience and AP for all of these enemies? These like 5 or 6 dudes that I'm gonna kill, or is it just gonna be like, hooray, you got 10 XP and 1 ABP? Guess we're gonna find out in the second tier. Yeah. Oh, okay. 4 ABP is actually not bad. I think we do still care more about the ABP than the. Actually, here's an idea. Actually, no, it's not worth it. I was just thinking if any of my time mages ever gets low on HP, we could for a resource-free healing, we could just switch back to monk between battles. And then just mantra in the middle of combat for free healing. Maybe we won't end up needing to do that, though. Yeah, I am gonna unequip this Guardian off of Galuf. Yeah, that's deceptive. I wish that it would actually show you that, like, the numbers for the attack bonus you get from the monk's bare hand ability. Yeah, this was the shenanigans with this dungeon. It's actually not too tricky. Basically, there are random spots that you kind of have to walk to in order to open a path through the bookcases. How? Oh, yeah. Yeah, stuff like that. Ooh, hidden passageway. Oh boy, a dark level. This is one of my favorite level gimmicks in video games. I have never been annoyed by this. God, that's a lot of damage. We're probably gonna, want to switch back to, like, full monk, or, like, not full monk, but like 3 monk or something for the boss fight. Seriously, flipping back and forth? Oh. The NPCs told me about that too, and I didn't listen. When was the last time I saved? I have not saved tonight. Okay, that was a great start to the stream. Really, basically, just nothing happened. Is anyone just, like, coming in right now? We could just... Oh, well, I did save outside. Okay. Okay, that's great. I do not remember saving. Like, yeah, I very much do not remember saving out here. Oh, well, apparently, yeah, apparently it's just like a reflex action at this point. So it's good that I've finally internalized that habit. Yeah, I didn't have the sense to do it after taking out the dude in the book, though, so we're gonna have to do that again. Although that page 64 guy is among the enemies in this book, so if he does that thing again, then we're just fucked. Okay, I think what we want to do actually is we want to set it up so that we have as many people with full ATB bars as possible once this guy goes down. Yeah, and then we want to, like, just have everyone go all out with their full ATB. Yeah, once he comes up. Okay, we got a lucky crit there. Hey, there was only 2 of them that time. I guess it's just random or something. I guess it didn't specifically tell me which enemy cast Doom in this level. I mean, is it worth... Honestly, yeah, there's no defending against that. I think we really do need to just go around doing a bit of leveling up outside just to make sure that we don't get hit by that again, because there's really no stopping it. Like, if that guy comes up and he decides he wants to open with L5 Doom, there's not really anything we can do to stop him. What are we, level... Oh, we're level 15. I thought we'd have been higher by now, but okay. Or I'm trying to remember, like, the numbers for this game. I think I finished my last Fiesta at, like, level 40 or something like that. And we're still very early in the game, so maybe we're actually over-leveled by a little bit. Oh, no, yeah, I still gotta unequip that dagger still. Oh yeah, this is just job levels they're learning. Man, how close am I to level... it doesn't even matter. There's not really any getting around this, so we just have to... Gotta do what we gotta do. A watched experience counter never levels up, you know? There's some shit going on upstairs. I don't know if that's picking up on microphone. God, time mages have such shitty defense. This is just a temporary solution right here, though. We're just gonna stick them all in time mage right now for a little while, just to get some job levels and see what other skills we can get for time mage. Honestly, as long as just one person gets up to level 16, I think we'll be fine to go into the library. Because as long as one person survives, he can Phoenix down the rest after the battle. Ooh, this is going to be tricky. Or maybe not. Yeah, these guys seem a little bit tough. What did that do? Seemingly nothing. Maybe it gave him some extra HP. I guess I could have done a demi there to experiment and see if that did, but whatever. I don't know if it's different characters doing different amounts of damage, or if it's just that, like a large amount of randomness with how much damage the monks do. There's a remote possibility that I get taken out by the random mooks on the overworld here just because I'm not bothering to heal my time mages. Jesus, these guys again. Good hit there. Yeah, Lena's weaker than the others. Even with the crit, she couldn't take him down. Well, I did the job fair for the sake of variety, and here we are. Instead of watching a bunch of monks punch monsters to death. Oh, shit. Yeah, you get to watch a bunch of, like, basically clansmen. Or, you know, with like the pointy hats, kind of. I guess they don't wear the hoods, but they got the pointy hats. Yeah, punch monsters to death. Where's my Phoenix Downs? Am I just blind? Oh, it's right at the top for some reason. I'm not gonna bother healing her since she'll die in one hit anyways. I just want everyone up to make sure that they all kind of level up equally. Oof! Is it really worth wasting my Phoenix Downs on this shit just to have everyone leveled up equally? I think it is. Honestly, this is all my fault for not just going back in to heal between fights here. Yeah, the time it took us to cast those 2 Phoenix Downs basically lost us as much time as it would have taken to just come back in here and heal. Because this is a speed run all of a sudden, and I care about time for some reason now. Just in the general sense, you know, that you don't want to waste time on stupid bullshit when you're playing a video game, especially in an RPG. RPGs are filled with so much stupid bullshit as it is so much of the time. You don't want to tack on unnecessary stupid bullshit on top of that. Ooh, I've noticed that I've got some dropped frames there. Let me know if everything's alright with the stream here. Wow, that's a lot of dropped frames. Holy shit. We'll see if that number goes up or not. Man, we're still level 15. We must be, like, massively over-leveled or something. Because, yeah, it's taken forever to get this level up. Honestly, if I'm just going for levels, I probably should have switched away from Time Mage. Because, yeah, the reason we want to be in Time Mage is just to get the ability points, but really, right now, we're focused on just grinding pure levels to avoid L5 death. Which would go a little bit faster if we were monks, because we'd be getting the extra counter-attacks. On the plus side, we're farming up on turtle shells a little bit, which will be handy in the long run. Good hit. Oh shit, that didn't kill him. I was just like, took my hand off the controller because I thought the fight would be over after that next volley of attacks. There we go. How in the hell are we not level 16 yet? Oh wow, we got a long way to go. You know what, these enemies must be too weak. We've got to move on. We'll get our level in like a couple fights going through the library anyways. Also, what is this? Like our... maybe I should do a death counter or something. What is that? Our third full party wipe for this playthrough? Because I think it took us 3 tries to get past Garula. And yeah, we just ate the L5 death there just now. So I think it's 3 game overs is the count. For any of you who want to start counting at home. Is there anything over here? No. Okay, we gotta... Yeah, because he gets the first attack in this encounter, so if he decides to do L5 death, we're just fucked. Oh, the pages are going up. I think this is gonna be one of them long fights. Ooh, this is bad, actually. He's just... Okay, good. Thought he was gonna flip back to the blue head like it did last time. There we go. So how many... I didn't even pay attention to how many experience points we're getting per fight. 45, so it's still gonna take us like 3 or 4 battles to level everyone up. Yeah, we're just, yeah, just cheating death every time we encounter one of these guys. Oh no, of all the fucking things to transform into, he just transforms into himself again. Oh no! What are you doing to me? Okay, no whammy, no whammy, fuck! This isn't good. This isn't gonna work. If that's an encounter where you just get 3 page 64s in a row, then yeah. If that's gonna be a thing, then we need to do some level grinding. I guess this is my punishment for being over-leveled. If we had gotten here just like a little bit sooner, just run away from a few more random encounters, we wouldn't have to do this. We could come in at level 14 and everything would be fine. Honestly, just the concept behind, like, L5 death is just a stupid thing in the first place. I never really analyzed, like, a lot of, like, the spells and game mechanics of these old RPGs from, like, a game design perspective back in the day. But when you think about it, yeah, L5 death is just an absurdly stupid concept in the first place to put into an RPG. We're getting super lucky with this guy spreading the damage out between all my characters. It was like 50-50 that either Lena or Ferris would have died there. God, so if the enemies in the dungeon are giving us 45 XP a pop, what are these guys out here giving us? Oh shit, that's our level up! Okay, cool, we can actually make progress now and do the dungeon. Really, yeah, if I would have been playing smart, what I would have done is I'd have paid attention to the experience levels for each encounter and then just run away from the ones that weren't worth my time. Because yeah, if we had just held out for like, yeah, 3 of those mithril dragon fights, we'd have been in good shape. Being able to get that leveling done a bit sooner. Really minor grievance, and this is probably the thing I dislike about this game the most. But yeah, I really don't like how your change of, like, your current job class isn't represented by the characters' sprites in the overworld and story scenes. And I'm only half joking about that, really. And yeah, now we don't need to worry about saving ATB bars or whatever for this guy, because if anything, yeah, now we are literally praying for death now. Because yeah, L5 death ain't gonna do shit anymore. And of course this will be the run where he never fucking uses it. Or maybe he's programmed to, like, specifically to only cast it if he's gonna hit someone. I'm getting rather annoyed at these enemy encounters that get an attack off before we do. Yep, there it goes again. Well, our time mage strategy so far is extremely similar to our monk strategy. I guess, yeah, by most of that being because we're we actually have monk skills equipped on the time mages, because we've got nothing else to work with right now. Time mage is really not that good for like regular battles. Like, they're just over too fast for the buffs and debuffs to be really helpful. Okay, what was that right there? Oh, we've got dim end level 2 right now. Okay, so I think that's just what lets you, like, basically learn the next tier of time magic. I think that's the way magic works in this game, is yeah, the spells basically have different levels, and you need to have the requisite level in the job class for that spell. This is Ifrit. Do I want to fight Ifrit? Not particularly. Certainly not with a party full of time mages. Because, yeah, they're going to get just one-shotted by his crazy fire spells. I forget how to deal with this bookshelf. I think it just spawns a completely random enemy every time you beat one of these. I thought I noticed a pattern with that first time we fought these guys, where it like counted up and then backwards, but doesn't seem to have repeated itself. Did I not get any experience for that? Is there a secret passageway or something? What the hell? Okay, what if we do it like that? Okay. Maybe we do need to kill Ifrit then. I thought he was an optional boss. This could get ugly. Yeah, we're gonna want more monks for this. Maybe even 3 monks. Yeah, we'll do 3 monks. And we want... Yeah, I think we want mantra on all of them, just because that's our best source of healing. Our only source of healing, really. So you can go in the back row for what it's worth. I don't know if Ifrit even has physical attacks. Do we need 2 time mages? I think having the extra monk would be better. Okay, and then Ferris is basically just gonna buff everyone up, and hopefully they don't... And hopefully she doesn't die before that happens. Oh, nice! Okay, so I think we wanna... I doubt that he's vulnerable to slow. We'll go for the haste first. Oh, shit! It keeps their... Okay. We're gonna need to mantra right off the bat, then. Yeah, it just keeps, like, their same HP. I thought it would keep the HP in proportion to their old HP total. Ooh, we're not gonna be able to out-heal that. Actually, we will be able to out-heal it if we, haste everyone. So let's just, yeah, get this party started like this. Whoops, shit. Too much into the monk mindset. I'm just mashing that A button like there's no tomorrow. Oh yeah, Lena's actually getting fucked by all of these flames. There we go. Now Galuf is the one who's fucked. I don't think he's going to do any physical attacking here. See, oh, has he got a counter? If he has a counter, we might be just completely fucked. Oh, hey! Oh, no. So with the haste, we might actually be able to out-heal him. Now what do we do? Let's try slow. Also, regen would be smart here, too. Okay, now we've kind of stabilized. A little bit. I think I'm actually gonna have Lena just heal herself, maybe? Actually, Elixir wouldn't be a bad idea, because she's probably running low on MP anyways by this point. Come on. Shameful display there. What else can we try? Yeah, let's do a regen. Yeah, as long as we keep them above about 300, we should be able to survive Fire 2. We'll just keep going down the line. And actually, I think I've still got her on the Brawl ability, now that I think of it, so she can probably start, yeah, just stomping all over Ifrit. Once we got no more buffs to put up. Yeah, and then the regen will put us back up over 300 over time. Man, this guy's got high evade. Yeah, that's actually kind of worth it. Like, if she gets 2 hits, that's 100 damage. That's not bad. Man, this regen sure doesn't proc very often. Either that, or I guess our characters are just attacking super fast. That was actually pretty easy. Oh yeah, so Ifrit is a summon in the game, so if we were using the summoner class, which I guess we still could in the end. Yeah, we could end up getting summoner, I think, as our final job in a Chaos run. So yeah, if we do, we'll be able to cast Ifrit. Otherwise, this was pointless. Unless we needed him to get past this bookcase thing. I thought I remembered Ifrit being an optional boss, but I do often remember things wrong. Yeah, we are going to switch back to all-time mages. Or actually, mantras... No, we need Brawl to even have them even remotely useful. Anything else we need to do? Oh yeah, and put Lena back in the front row. I think we're all good. Ifrit commands you to get the fuck out my way. Oh wow, he actually does. Okay, so that's the way that works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the summons in this game are optional, but I guess Ifrit isn't. Oh, come on. We'll heal that after we run. Back attacks, that's another example of just, yeah, daft game design, in my opinion. There's just no reason to fight a back attack if you don't have to. It's a waste of time. Yeah, we got tons of potions now. We might as well be using these. Yeah, I take kind of an algorithmic approach to Final Fantasy combat, which I guess is why like all of the later Final Fantasy games kind of tended towards just automating all of that stuff. Because yeah, basically my combat algorithm in this game right now is make sure basically heal a guy who's below 300 HP and just have everyone attack otherwise, and that's it. Yeah, I think FF13 actually had the right idea, where you can basically just like automate a lot of these processes and not really lose much from the strategy of combat in these types of games. Of course, yeah, the strategy, like the important strategy in these types of games is when to switch gears, when to switch between like defensive mode and offensive mode. So I think the designers, yeah, actually, counter example of good design in modern times, the designers of FF13 really understood that. So yeah, I can really see like the motivation behind kind of the changes in the battle system over time. And I guess 12 was the one that really started, yeah, the whole like concept of automating combat algorithms and whatnot. Gross. Yeah, a lot of people really hated FF12 and 13 actually for taking away all of those like kind of micromanagement level decisions from the player. But I personally, I was one of the people who really appreciated it. It spent, like, the trade-off between control and speed was worth it in my opinion. I just love how much faster combat flows in FF12 and 13. Man, I wish there were a better auto-sort function in this game. Can I manual sort? Oh yeah, I can too. That's good. Yeah, this all looks good enough. I should probably just bite the bullet and buy 99 potions. At this point, I'm gonna want them eventually for once we unlock Chemist. Oh, I'm still getting the dropped frames. I just noticed there. I'm probably gonna have to restart the stream soon. It's not a ton of dropped frames, but it's still pretty bad. Actually, I'm about due for a tea refresh anyways, so we'll clear out this dungeon, and then we'll go on a tea break and reset my internet. Okay, yeah, this is another one of those ridiculously long battles where you just fight all of the guys twice. Oh, nope, that one got cut a little bit short. Am I missing something here? It's gotta be like a secret passageway in the books. Haha, sucker. And yeah, look at that, he opens the battle with it. There is nothing you can defend against that with if you're level 15. Just stupid. Although that's a bit of bad game design that actually even the modern FF games haven't really strayed from. FF13 was actually really bad for this. There's this one enemy in the final dungeon of Final Fantasy 13 that just spams death over and over and over again. And it has a really low hit rate, so it's not really that dangerous. But it does hit, then you're dead. And in Final Fantasy 13, it sort of changed the combat, so it's all centered around your main character. If your main character dies in Final Fantasy 13, it's just an instant game over. So if one of these enemies in the final dungeon that does nothing but cast death just manages to hit your main character with a death spell and it actually sticks, it's just game over, and there's nothing you can do about it. Or, you know, maybe there's some item you can equip to block instant death attacks, but maybe you don't have that item, who knows? It wasn't that aggravating, and it never actually happened to me. The hit rate on that death spell in FF13 is really low. I think probably, yeah, the enemies cast it like dozens of times in my trek through the final dungeon in FF13, and they might have landed a death spell like twice, and never on my main character. Yeah, I definitely should have bought more potions. I think once my time mages get another level in time magic, I'm gonna switch back to more monks in the party. I should actually check, though, how much more ABP we need to level up before I make that decision. Oh yeah, it's only 30 for the next level of Time Mage. We can handle that. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to go through the hole left by that book after I killed it the first time. I know that Lena could die here, but I'm just kind of hoping that it's just the two of them for this fight. Dang. That's fine. Man, they never get the crits when it actually matters. Boo. I should probably wait till we're out of combat to do this, but fuck it. I think this will be over once we kill this guy. Unless Gala fucks it up again, what the hell, man? If this damages everyone... Oh, hey. I'm actually fine with that. So everyone's berserked now. Which basically just means they do more damage. Because we weren't having them do anything but attack anyways. Shit, I want that spell for myself. I want to be able to berserk everyone in my party for every battle. I mean, it takes away your ability to see your ATB, how your ATB bars are doing, which is kind of a nuisance, but worth it. Yeah, we would have gotten through that fight twice as fast if we'd have been berserked the whole time. Do we continue wasting potions here? No, we're actually going to do what I said and switch jobs over to monk. Then the next fight we get into, we're going to mantra to get back up to full. Oops. Oh yeah, we can't take everyone into monk though. We're gonna leave Ferris then, because she's the one who's, Actually, we're gonna put her in the back row. No, we're not. Oh, that was all worthless. We can just tent everyone. Although, that means that there's probably a boss coming up. Which means this is probably the setup we want anyways. Yeah, we're continuing to get these stupid dropped frames just to make sure that you guys don't miss a second of the Byblos fight coming up. I'm gonna take a quick break here to reset my internet and go fix a pot of tea, and yeah, we'll be back online in just a minute.